Okay, so Instagram and TikTok, how are we doing? Good evening. I'm just going to give it a couple of seconds here and allow some people to show up. I am streaming this on TikTok and Instagram at the same time. Good evening. Good evening. There's a couple of people. Hello. How are you? This is good to see people here showing up on TikTok. I was going live every Monday and Thursday night at this time, 8 o'clock, on my other account, and I've accidentally been logged out of that account and I just cannot get access back into it. TikTok is useless to reach out to for customer service. So if you are seeing this video right now, you're seeing this on my new TikTok page, not the other one. And as far as this new page, I just wanted to thank everybody. I literally opened this page up a week ago, last Wednesday. No, a week ago today, Thursday. I opened the page, the second page up the next day when I got locked out. My other page had gotten up to 42,000 people. I was really excited and grateful with all the people I was connecting with. So I'm here rebuilding the new page. But in the last 7 days, in the last 2 days actually, I was at 300 followers. And then a couple of days ago, about 3 days ago, I posted a video. And now today I'm over 11,000 followers from that one video. And that video title was When a Man Loves a Woman. So I really thank you, everybody who's been watching the videos. They've just been going up and the view counts have been going up. So honestly, I know the other page has 43,000 people on it and this one has 10,000, 11,000, sorry. But I'm not worried about it because within 2 weeks, we will surpass that page. But anyway, we've got people here on Instagram, we've got people here on TikTok, and I do have a theme tonight. There is a topic tonight, and it's called Free Your Mind. And if you do stick around, we are going to talk about freeing your mind. And if you really hang around for a while, we are definitely going to do a nice, simple, beautiful meditation at the end of this conversation that I promise, whether you meditate or you don't, it is going to leave you feeling absolutely peaceful and blissful because I am going to guide you way past the noise. And that's kind of the whole point of tonight's topic. The noise. You know, what would you have to free your mind from? You can sit here and say pain and trauma. You can say sadness. You can say from excessive thoughts. You can say from depression. You can put labels on all of the things that you want to free your mind from. And your heart. You know, your mind and heart are connected. So, you know, I apologize if I don't constantly say your mind and heart. I really do mean the both. Because we hold so much in our heart, we process so much in our mind, and between the two, they get completely just destroyed when we just let everything around us become a part of us. And that's what freeing your mind has to do with, my friends. You know, I constantly, redundantly, always talk about the aspect that we live and identify with fluctuating thoughts that we are having all day long, and that we constantly identify our lives with these key checkpoints throughout the day, throughout the month, throughout the years. Oh, I feel like this. I feel terrible. I'm depressed. I'm just not happy. And oh my God, a month ago, I had this really bad accident and it's just affected me bad. Or, oh yeah, you know, I'm trying to do good. I'm getting over this. I'm getting past this. But every so often, I just think about that relationship that I had 10 years ago, and it just really pulls me back into that state of depression. So, you know, our mind can be a very dangerous place. It can hold you hostage if you cannot separate yourself from your mind. How's that possible, right? Because we identify with everything that we have seen, heard, touched, tasted, smelled, everything we have experienced in our lives from the moment we came into this world as that beautiful awareness. Everything we have experienced is what has formed this identity. When we look in the mirror and you think to yourself, who am I? I'm a dad, I'm a husband, I'm a guide, I'm a business owner, I'm a good guy. You know, we put all these labels on it, but again, those are just labels. They're just honestly labels. They're really meaningless things because we're only holding on to actions and events that we are picking and choosing to make our life and base our entire identity out of. And of course, we've been so conditioned to focus on and see the fearful and angry and anxious world, right? We know it's so much easier for us to express hate and anger than it is to really be good and disciplined, because we've just been conditioned to really see and exist in that kind of world. So you've really got to start to understand that your mind and you are two different complete things. Two complete different things. I can't even connect my mind and my mouth right now. But anyway, you have to understand that what's going on in your head is just your awareness, your energy, that thing that is driving the vehicle, that thing that is powering the vehicle. It is just that energy of awareness that is seeing and viewing those things. So here's your awareness, here's your divine celestial light, your soul, whatever celestial energy, whatever label, whatever label you choose to put on this thing that really has no label. There's no words, there's nothing where it comes from. It transcends all language, all knowledge, all of these things, right? So we've got this, let's just call it this energy of nothingness, right? And then we've got all the experiences that we are having in this world. So while we're here, what's happening is we're forgetting about this and we're just completely becoming this. This thing is what's inside of you going, hey, 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 go left, don't go right. And you're second guessing it. This is constantly pushing this one aside, and it's second guessing it and self-doubting that true higher awareness inside of you, because you're relying on that exterior being, right? Now, you've completely destroyed this connection. You can't completely be this person here in this world, because if you do, you're completely lost. You are just completely lost, and you're going to take your last breath in life, and you're going to go, oh my God, I lived my life chasing my ego. I literally lived my entire life chasing my ego, buying shit because it was what's in front of me, doing what everybody else expected me to do, and I never did the things that I wanted to do, because you lived all by this. Then you can't completely live by this. The yogi lives in the cave for 40 years and attains enlightenment. You can't be this, because you've come here to experience this created reality, because we come from the nothingness, the darkness, the emptiness, and we are born into the light, right? We are born into the illuminated reality, a created reality. So you've got this thing that you can't fully be here. So what do? Right here, see this space in the middle? See that space between the two? That's the observer. See where my face is right now? I can look at my life. I can look at the actions, the events, the experiences, the joyous moments, the worst things I have ever experienced. I can see them. But I can also stand here now, because I have an awareness in a physical reality. I could stand here and look at and connect with my higher self. And I realize that I, between the nothingness and the created reality, am the balance. You are the balance. And if you let yourself become this, you're completely lost. If you only stay this, you never get to fully experience this reality for what it was meant to be. So freeing your mind, how do we do this? How do we free your mind? How do we clear your mind from all the nonsense that you've experienced? Well, right off the bat, you've got to identify what are the things that are holding you hostage in your mind. What are these reoccurring thoughts that you're constantly having? What are these emotions that are constantly rising up inside? And guess what you do? You take a pen or a pencil, not your phone. You take a pen or pencil and a piece of paper, and you start writing down these things that are affecting you negatively. Let's call it a pro and cons list, but we don't need to worry about the good stuff. We just want to focus right now on all the garbage, all the nonsense, all the noise that is affecting you from connecting that mind and heart. You make this list. You've got it. You know why? Because you, more than anyone in your life, know what's bothering you. You know who pisses you off. You know what personalities bug you. You know what music you hate, what TV shows you hate. You know what type of weather you like and don't like. You know all these things. So you write down, in 1972, Billy and Joe called me a douchebag and it bothered me. In 1986, some guy beat me up, and whatever it is, you just write down your list. And now you have got to go and heal yourself from that pain and trauma. You've got to revisit this, and I have many videos on this. If you go to TikTok, there's a video that says how to heal your pain, and I talk about this. You allow yourself to safely revisit. You consciously time travel to that moment as the observer. You're not the victim of emotion and the event anymore. You're looking at it as the outsider. You see yourself. You see the abuser. You realize that event doesn't identify you, and it doesn't identify that other person. It was a moment. Something happened. Their life was lost and broken. Your life was. And you can separate yourself, and you start to heal, and you go through this. The other thing you need to do is disconnect yourself from the things that are distracting you from becoming who you are inside. Inside, you have a dream, a desire to be somebody. And I'm not talking about, oh, I want to be the rich celebrity. If that's your thing, whatever it is. I'm not talking about embracing more of the egoic world. I'm talking about inside you, there is this being that just wants to be. It just wants to be. And you have to allow yourself to let that start to be what guides you. Instead of the mind, instead of looking at the bucket of ice cream and going, ooh, I want that because I love it. Or instead of going, well, I know soda's bad for me, but I just drink it because I like it. That is the ego. That is the dumb side of us. That's the monkey brain. You want to be and listen to that thing inside of you going, no, because if you eat that, you're going to feel like shit. No, if you're going to drink that, it's going to make you feel like crap. No, if you date that person, you know you're going to get your heart broken. No, if you take that job, you know you're going to be miserable. No, if you walk through that door, you know your life's going to suck. You've got to start listening to that inside of yourself. But the biggest thing, aside from healing yourself, aside from listening to that guidance that you've been second guessing and casting self-doubt on your life, the biggest thing that you have to do is create discipline. And discipline sucks. When you first start a path of discipline, when you really start breaking bad habits, whether it's a relationship or something you're eating. And when I say a relationship, I want most of you to know those relationships that you're in that are really stressful and you just don't understand why they talk to you this way and why you feel this way. That's not a relationship of love. That is a relationship out of habit. You've just gotten lazy, you got comfortable, and you've let this habit become your routine. So all of these things in our lives, we've got to find a way to break them. The minute you take something away, I don't smoke cigarettes anymore, I don't drink alcohol anymore, you have created a hole in yourself. You have taken something away from you that was something you were relying on for some unknown reason. So now you've got to start to do other things. That's why we form that path of discipline. That's why we say, okay, when you wake up in the morning, you're not going to look at your phone for the first 2 hours. You're not going to do it. Everyone's still going to be there. The world's still going to be spinning. Social media still be scrolling. You can look at your phone later on. You don't touch it. You wake up in the morning. You let your thoughts process. You sit. You reflect. You feel what the night brought you, what sleep brought you. You adjust yourself and your energy for the day. You let your mind comfortably set itself. You have a good, healthy breakfast. You do your thing. You go on with the day. And then again, some point in the day, you do that process where you have this discipline. You do your yoga, your meditation, whatever it is you're incorporating into your life. As soon as you start doing this new routine, this positive routine will start to overpower that bad habit you had underneath. You know, you quit smoking cigarettes. Those first few days are really bad, but you're eating a lot of chocolate. You're eating Hershey Kisses every time you want a cigarette. Or for me, it was orange Tic Tacs. I quit smoking cigarettes by eating orange Nicorette. You're only supposed to do it for 3 months. This was the third time I was doing this. The fourth time, sorry. I quit smoking 4 times, 8 months each time, went back every time. The fourth time, I was like, that's it, I'm done. I did the Nicorette for 6 months, not 3 months. I did it twice as long. And then afterwards, every time I wanted to have a cigarette, like I got that urge, I would pop an orange Tic Tac in my mouth because I did the orange Nicorette. And it just, after a while, I just got used to not having it. And now I smell a cigarette. Sometimes I can smell a cigarette and it brings back that really good memory associated with it. But most of the time I smell it and I can really feel literally just like that, almost like a toxin just going into my entire body. When I actually did quit smoking cigarettes, It was about 10 months after, and I felt very confident. I had seen somebody who I was hanging out with, a bunch of people talking, and somebody was smoking a cigarette, and it was that smell. And I said, hey man, I just quit smoking cigarettes. Let me have a drag. And I just wanted to see what would happen. I knew I wouldn't smoke. I took a drag, and I can't even tell you how just completely disgusting I felt. Instantly from head to toe, I literally felt poison just streaming through my body. I was like, oh yeah, man, I am completely done with that shit. So we can get to a point where the positive outcome does overpower that negative aspect. But my friends, you've got to start disconnecting yourself. You've got to start distancing yourself, disconnecting yourself, and disciplining yourself. You know every single day you can't just keep scrolling social media. You just can't blindly scroll TikTok. You're going to go crazy. Think of what you're doing to yourself. You're letting your emotional state, you're letting your entire vibrational state of existence, how you feel, be dictated by every 3 seconds of a scroll. No, no, no. Oh, that's cute. Oh my God. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh my God. Oh. You can't do this to yourself. You can't do this to yourself. So, I know we're here contacting and connecting on social media. So, I'm live 2 nights a week on 8 o'clock on Monday and Thursday. I'm live Sunday morning, 11 a.m. I'm posting videos every day. You find pages like mine where you start to go to those pages. You don't blindly scroll. You go to your list of who you follow and you click on that and you start looking at the people you follow and click and see what they've been posting, because these are people you're choosing to follow because they're resonating positive energy with you. They're making you feel good. But don't leave your emotional state it's like Russian roulette. You can't do that. And I just said, excuse me, right? So to be completely honest with you, talking about changing things, I have been fighting this one for the longest time, but I get really bad acid. Acidic foods affect me very bad. And I love like pizza and I love pasta and sauce. And I really can't eat them anymore. I can't eat them anymore. I had some pasta with red sauce tonight, not a lot because I know, and I literally have this just heartburn and it's bad. So, what do? I love pizza, right? Am I going to keep on eating? No, I can't do that. So I have to make that like I don't want to call it a sacrifice, but I've got to kind of let that go for the comfort and health of my body, so I can feel good. Because if you're not feeling good, if you've got these things going on, they're distracting you. What are they distracting you from, Jay? Well, they're distracting you from hearing and feeling and connecting with that beautiful blissness that is inside all of you. My friends, if something is bothering you, if something about this world is upsetting you, we know the earth is dying. We're killing the earth. We know we're just completely distracting each other with news and media. We know that the earth is burning. We know that governments are collapsing and there are uprisings. We know all these things. We know that there are riots all over. We know there are monsters and everything around the corner living in your own neighborhood. But you don't have to every single day jump into that world. Create your reality. You know what my secret is to being happy and to being content and waking up every day and literally controlling my thoughts? Well, I completely filter my reality, but I don't give a shit. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I don't mean I don't care about you. That's not what I'm saying. I care about you. I care about your well-being. I care about your health. I care about your spiritual path. I care about how you feel about this world and what you're doing. But what I don't care about is how you feel about me. Your perspective, your opinion of me does not define me. So when I wake up every day and I go out there and I'm doing my thing, I don't concern myself with, oh, I wonder what they're thinking about me. I wonder if they want me to do this or they want me to do that. I gave that up a long time ago. I don't try to make people happy. I be myself. And by being myself, I'm emitting a positive energy. I'm trying to relay positive messages, and that's just it. I don't care. I don't care what I don't care about how people feel about me, and I also don't care what somebody's like what their personal path is, you know, what they're trying to accomplish in their life. We all have this right to be who we want without question, without judgment, uh, without expectation. We all have a right to live without those things. I mean, nobody has a right to tell you really how to live on this planet. It's our planet. There's no difference between you and a billionaire except their bank account and the opportunities they've had in life. We're still the same things, you know what I mean? I've completely let myself disconnect from that. I live in the United States. I've got to pay my taxes and all that shit, but that's it. That's all I do. I don't care. I don't get involved in everybody's causes and all these things because it's just not what I'm here for. You know what I mean? I really love to uh, just share my life story, share the things that I have experienced, share the lessons I've learned throughout life with people. If people want to listen, I hope, you know, that's what I can do is connect and communicate with people. And what I love to do is connecting with people one-on-one, helping them out, answering questions, doing guided meditations, showing them that really bad, dark experience that happened to them does not have to be overshadowing them for their entire life. And really, you know, the biggest thing with everybody, it's our minds, it's the perspective. I say all the time, 99.9% of the human perspective is completely corrupt because somebody else designed how we're supposed to be human, not us, and we all are like negatively rubbing wrong with that because it just doesn't feel right because it's not our choice of life, right? So I tell people all the time that the issues you're having, unless it's a physical, you know, unless you're sick, of multiple sclerosis, unless you got some disease or you got some virus or, you know, unless your arm is broken or you're deformed, you know, I'm not being facetious, I literally mean, unless there's some real physical thing inhibiting something, you know, physically or mentally about your body, the issue everyone is having is mental scarring. It's just holding on to these actions and events and letting them define them. And to me, it gets to a point where it's complete madness that people cannot step outside of that illusion and believe that these things they are experiencing is who they really are. It's just bananas to me. So that's why I do this. You know, I do this every day because, you know, people have been so deceived and so manipulated. Our spiritual paths have been so twisted, and the words, you know, have been so twisted to separate and divide and manipulate people that and none of that nonsense is true. Every single thing you are seeking has to come from within you. Clarity, peace, love, joy, happiness. You're only temporarily going to experience them by some temporary distraction in the exterior world. Oh, that was funny. Oh, he was cute. Oh, I love that. Oh, she's hot. Oh, I want that. But as soon as you have that, as soon as that's over, as soon as the lights go out, as soon as they're away, you're back into this thing that you're trying to avoid. And that thing you're trying to avoid, that boredom, that silence, that stillness, that nothingness, is you. Is you. So surrendering to it would be the best way for you to free your mind. Surrendering inside to what that calling is, to what it's telling you to do, what it's telling you to be, who it's telling you to move away from. I'm only turning down the lights because we're gonna get a little comfy. Oh, that's good. Let's turn this one up just a little bit. Sorry, I'm still not used to these like silly things. Oh, wow. Now I'm like, actually, you know what? That's fine because I want to meditate with you tonight. Now, listen, for some of you who do meditate, don't worry about that. None of that doesn't matter. I just want you to sit and close your eyes with me. We're going to relax and breathe for a few minutes, and then I'll scroll I'll scroll real quick and see if anybody has any questions or comments. And if that's it, then that's it. And you'll just get to go and feel really good. And my best advice to you, is before you go to bed at night, do something like this. Just sit down for a little bit in a quiet place. Go hide in the bathroom. Shut the lights off. Close your eyes. Just sit there and get your breathing grounded, regulated. Let your thoughts, the day, the week, the month, all that stuff process and purge out. So when you lay down to go to sleep, you can lay down and peacefully go to sleep. Okay, my friends? Really. Getting a really I really can't talk today. Getting a really good night's rest is very important. And I don't mean to sound like your mom and dad, but it really is important to get that rest. Okay? So, with me right now, you can lay down, you can sit back, any position that's comfortable. All I want you to do for me, close your eyes. Just close your eyes. I don't care if you're sitting in your car, at your desk, if you're listening to me with headphones on, if you're in the tub, if you're in your chair. It doesn't matter. Just listen to my voice right now. It's just you and me. Nothing else matters. And this place that we're connecting in right now, we've only disconnected the camera. Remember that. Your eyes are only a camera. We can still see inside the mind's eye. And right now we are just seeing this beautiful, peaceful nothingness in front of us. This beautiful void. And it's got texture to it. Light appears into it. Speckles and dots. Vibrations. Even the room that is around us right now, we can hear the room without even having to look at it. We can feel and hear the energy and frequency of the room and the air. And now you can realize, as you're just sitting here listening to my voice, looking into this void of nothingness, hearing this sound around you, that you are actually just a part of every single thing, and you are nothing. Everything we experience, this entire world, every thought, every action, every event, every word, it's a gift, it's a miracle. It's created. It's created for us to step out of this nothingness, this beautiful, peaceful place, and step into a created world and experience. And every single night we get to lay down and we get to come back to the nothingness. And each day we wake up and get to have a new day, a new moment. And you get to choose what you are feeling and what you are seeing and what you are experiencing. You get to choose. And you also have that power of choice to move yourself away from anything and everything that does not serve you. Even now, as we're sitting here listening to my voice, you may be thinking of something underneath it, but now you're not letting your emotions get attached to it. You're literally looking at an event, you're thinking about something in your day, something in your life, and it's just there and it's floating by. It's not affecting you at all because I am holding you, I am grounding you to your true self, your true awareness. So no matter what you think of right now, mom, dad, good girlfriend, bad girlfriend, good boyfriend, bad boyfriend, husband, wife, children, anything you think of right now, as you're listening to my voice, you're only going to see, you are not going to feel that emotion. And you have this ability on your own. I'm only distracting you right now. You can do this to yourself. Every day you can sit in this silence. Be aware of the energy in and around you. Visually see the nothingness, the creative void in front of you. And just let yourself be in this space. Be in this space. Constantly inside the mind's eye. I am within. I am in my safe space. I am in my sacred space. This is the true self. Remember, this is the true self. In here, this thing we are right now, nobody's ever going to really fully know this. You're never really going to tell somebody every single thing you've done and experienced. In here you hold your truth, your secrets, your light, your darkness. This is where it all is. And again, they're only experiences. The best thing and the worst thing do not define you. This nothingness does. Because it's this nothingness. We've found a way to take the nothingness and become something. A miracle. And every day we're still in this world looking and searching as if we came here to find something when coming here in the first place was the gift. Let's say that again. Each and every one of you are waking up every day expecting, looking and searching to find something in this world, like you're going to find some X and dig up that treasure, that reason you're here. And the reason you're here is just to be here. So really feel that truth inside. And with me right now, into the solar plexus, right into your heart space, in through the nose if you can. Take a deep breath inside. Hold that breath gently inside. Let your shoulders relax. Let your body relax as that breath just sits and subsides in your body. Effortless, painless, no resistance. Peaceful, existing without energy movement. And we take that breath and release that breath. Take another deep breath in with me. Just feel that beautiful, peaceful stillness inside. Feel your body relaxing into that breath. The energy, the room, everything. You are just a part of it all. There is no separation. And let that breath come out. And take one more breath with me and sit with me for just a minute. Just a minute, 60 seconds in stillness and in silence. If you have to itch, itch. If you have to fidget, fidget. Don't create distraction and resistance. Just sit and be. Breathe in. And sit. Bring your awareness back to my voice. Take a deep breath in. And as you do, gently wiggle your toes and move your fingers. Release the breath. Another breath in. Bring your spine and shoulders to an upright position. Gently turn your head to the left and right. Release the breath. And one more breath in. And on the exhale, slowly open your eyes. And there you go. Welcome back. Okay, so that's how easy it is for you to do that. I know, a lot of times people don't have the quietness and stillness in their home, but find that opportunity. Find that moment. Oh, thank you. That's really cool. What was that? It was like a paper crane. That's awesome. Thank you. That was very cool. So let's see. Let me just scroll here real fast without messing things up. Okay, let's see if I can do this. You are great. Don't let anyone tell you different. Thank you so much. I won't. Hello, my friend. I have extreme rage. Can you say a prayer for me? I most definitely will. May you feel peace and clarity within. May whatever is causing you the rage subside and fade away. And may you truly know peace and comfort, love and joy will come from within. Surrender to it. It's there. It's calling you every day. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. manifest that heartburn out of your life. I did 30 years of over 30 years of suffering. Yeah, it's you know what? It is completely dietary related. If in the last month or so, I've kind of cheated on my diet. If I really did focus on that and really held that discipline, I would be able to eat these things without them affecting me. But I've been having an abundance of acidic food, so it's really just kind of all catching up. So it's a matter of me practicing what I preach and buckling down on it. Speaking truth is important to me. What are you here for? Speaking truth. That's really what I'm here for, is just to connect everyone to the truth that is within us all. Thank you so much. That brought up some emotions I was repressing. I'm glad it helped. Okay, so that was that. Let's see what we got going on here. If anybody's talking on Instagram, no. Let's see. Anybody got anything? Oh, there was something there. What are you doing? We need this nice talking. Okay, it's beautiful. What are you doing? We need this nice talking. You need, oh, Jesus Christ, never mind. You're gonna get blocked, little. We need more Metallica. I'm serious. I'm really serious. I don't mean that to sound offensive, but every single time I go live, that's all you do. You just come on here and just talk. We need more Metallica. We need more Metallica. And right now, I'm actually going to remember who you are. There we go. Silver Charm. Gotcha. Because it's. Come on. Listening from a local park. Oh, that's beautiful. That's really nice. Thank you. Be blessed. Blessed be. Thank you very much. Okay. I see. I have done similar with the cheating on diet and paid. Yeah, that's what it is, man. It's somebody sent me an ice cream cone. That's exactly what it is. It's just cheating, you know. I guess one of the things that I still have to well, not one of the things. Of course, we're always working on things and stuff. But whoa, that's way too freaking bright. One of the things that I rubber band on the most, my biggest downfall is will be that. And when I say eating bad, I mean I'm a vegetarian, a very strict vegetarian. I don't eat any meat, no poultry, no fish, nothing. If it was alive, I don't eat it. So when what's bad for me is I'll start, if I let stress get to me a little bad, it doesn't affect me mentally. I go on, I feel peaceful and joyful, but I almost kind of subconsciously start eating more comfort foods, more sugar fruit-based foods and stuff like that, more junk food and stuff, and that's kind of what happens. And that's kind of what happened. That's what happened. Just a little too much sugar, a little too much non-dairy ice cream and stuff like that. You know, I love that stuff, man. So it's difficult. It's definitely difficult. To not have those things. But I you know, my kids and stuff, I just let myself get carried away. That's all I did. It was like a 2-week period where we kind of just had this like just cheap binge fest of having whatever we want, and now I'm paying for it. And I'll just have to do one of my nice little green juice reboots and get back to it. But anyway, listen, everybody, I'm going to let you go. I don't want to keep you. As I always say, listen, please, seriously, Instagram and TikTok, if I can help you anyway, please send me a private message. I get a lot of them, so it does take a little time sometimes to get back to you. I promise I will. You can visit my site, One Within One. There's some stuff there. It's going to change a bit, the site. And just reach out, you know. Monday nights, 8 o'clock. Thursday nights, 8 o'clock. That's New York time. Sunday morning, 11 a.m. New York time. I'm on 3 times a week. I put videos up every single day. And just, you know, I'm going to be here for you to the best that I can. And thank you so much. So everybody, go have a beautiful evening. Just please take care of yourselves. Be well. And distance yourself from what does not serve you. Everyone, I'll see you very soon. Take care. Have a beautiful night. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.